Hello viewers and welcome to our YouTube channel VisionQ. So today we are going to start a live session. As you all know, today we are going to discuss the previous year questions of SSC examinations. So today we have brought a lot of questions which have frequently been coming in your SSC examinations. So we're going to discuss those. And the students who are very much interested in our session, they have already joined the session. I guess they are going to join the session. So I urge the students that they join the session very soon. Okay. And the students who are willing to share their answers, they can also communicate with us by dropping their answers in the comment section below. Okay. So I request the students that they can drop their answers, their known answers actually, in their comment sections below. We will check the answers from time to time and we'll review them accordingly. So without any delay, we are going to start the session. We are going to start our live session without any delay. Okay, we are going to discuss the questions now one by one. So our first question is given that identify the most appropriate antonym of the given word. Okay, we have to find the antonym. हम लोगों को we'll have to find the antonym, that is we'll have to find the opposite meaning word of this given word that is given as authentic. Okay, so the opposite meaning word for authentic, what is the opposite meaning word for authentic? First, in order to find the opposite meaning word, we will have to check that what is the actual meaning of authentic. Okay, so actual meaning of authentic is what? We all know it's genuine. Okay, authentic, the genuine or which is very much real. Okay, authentic means genuine or real. So what will be the opposite meaning word of this word? We'll have to find the opposite meaning word. So we'll check the options one by one, which is giving us the opposite meaning word. So first is given as spurious. Okay, first is spurious, next is anxious, next is daring, next is disinterested. Now when we say that we are talking spurious, when we spell the word spurious, then what does it mean? Spurious is fake. Fake or not real. Which is fake or which is not real, we call them spurious. Okay, but authentic, its meaning is what? Genuine, and it is real. So we can see that the option spurious is going very much correct with authentic, because spurious is giving us the opposite meaning word. Okay, spurious is giving us the opposite meaning word for authentic. Okay, next we have got anxious. So what is anxious? Anxious means, we'll just see the meaning for other words too. Since we have already got the answers, the opposite meaning word of authentic is spurious, we have already got the answer. But in order to just check it, in order to just know the options, the meaning of the options, we will just see anxious means it's eagerness. When you are eager to do something, okay, when you are very much eager, to do something, we call it anxious. Next is daring. Daring is what? Daring is audacious, or we can say very bold. Okay, daring is very much bold. And we have got disinterested. Disinterested means which is not at all interested. So the opposite meaning word for authentic, which is genuine, which meaning is genuine or real, we have got the opposite meaning word, and the opposite meaning word we have got, it is spurious. Spurious means which is fake, which is not at all true. Okay, if this is real, then this should be not real. That shows that the opposite meaning word of authentic is spurious. Okay. Next question Select the option that can be used as one word substitute for the given group of words. Okay, so we'll have to find the one word substitution, means we have given a long expression and we'll have to find simply a single expression. Okay, we'll have to find a simple expression, a single expression for this given long expression. Okay, so what will be, let's see, we have given unfairly take something belonging to another one's use. Means when we just unfairly take, when we try to take someone's thing, then what we call in one word to that particular person, what we call. Okay, so how can we say? We have options. Okay, we have options here. We have options: misconstrue, misinterpret, misappropriate, and misapprehend. So what will be the correct option here? What will be the correct option that is standing for that we are taking someone else's thing without their permission or without their knowledge? What we call them? So let's see the options one by one. So we have misconstrue. Misconstrue means what? Misconstrue is misunderstand. So here we have nothing to say about, because its meaning is misunderstand. So here in the given expression there has been nothing told about misunderstanding. Okay, similarly misinterpret. Misinterpret has also the same meaning as misconstrue. Next we have misapprehend. Misapprehend, it has also the same meaning as misinterpret. Okay, so that is given as misconstrue. Okay, means misconstrue and misinterpret and misapprehend, all these three terms are synonyms. All these three terms are synonyms to each other. So the left out is what? Misappropriate. So misappropriate means what? Steal. So what we call steal, whom we call steal? Steal means, stealing means what? Stealing means when we take someone else's thing without their permission or without their knowledge, without their knowingness. So we call it, we are stealing. That means we are stealing, and that's meaning is in one word substitution for the given expression, it will come as misappropriate. Okay. So the correct option for this given expression is misappropriate. Okay. Next question. People, we have to correctly spell the word to fill in the blank. So we have given 4 options. So we are given few options here, 4 options. So out of the 4 options, we have to select the correct option that can particularly fit this given expression. Okay, we have to fill in the blanks actually. Okay, so here we have seen what it is given here. People all over the world are concerned about the human right to live with. So the people who are living all over the world, how they are concerned. They are concerned with the human right, but how to live with, we have to find the word which correctly fits this blank. Okay, so what is given here? We have given the option as poise. So first we will know the meaning of these given options. Okay, so that accordingly we can fit the option in the blank. Okay, so first we have given poise. So what is poise? Okay, poise is what? Balanced. Okay, poise means balanced. Next we have delight. Delight means joy. Okay, dignity. Dignity is honor. And grandeur. Grandeur is what? Glory. Grandeur is glory. So what will be the correctly fitted word for this given expression? People all over the world are concerned about the human right to live with dignity. So the correct option will be dignity, means to live with honor. Okay, so people all over the world, they are always concerned that they live with the human right, but they will have to live with dignity. We cannot use poise because its meaning is balanced. It is not at all fitting the sentence. We cannot live with joy. So people cannot only just enjoy all round and they can and they can like live their life. Okay, so we have to eliminate poise, we have to eliminate delight, then we cannot live with the grandeur. So people with human rights, they cannot live a splendor life. They have their responsibilities, so they have to live with dignity. Okay, so here grandeur is also not at all correct. Okay, next we have given arrange the parts in the correct order to form a meaningful sentence. So we have to find the meaningful sentence here. Okay, so we have given a bundle of sentence, we have given 4 expressions, 4 sentences together, and these 4 sentences, they are in the messed up form. Okay, they are in the like puzzled up form, and we'll have to arrange them in the correct form. Okay, we'll have to arrange these sentences in the correct form. So how it will be? So first we will check the first expression. The first line which it comes is coming the introductory line. The first line should come the introductory line. So introductory line is given here. 2 brothers. So which line we can act as the introductory line? We can express as D. D we can consider as the first line, because here we have 2 brothers lived on adjoining farms in a small village. Okay, so this is the introductory line. Then we will move towards the detailing line of this introductory line. Okay, this is the introduction. This is the introduction, and after coming to the introduction, we'll move to the detailing line. So detailing line is what is given. They always shared machinery and goods as needed without a hitch. Okay, so their 2 brothers were there, and we have known about their sharing, that they always share their machineries and goods, okay, without a hitch. So here we have got a term without a hitch, and its meaning is like without a problem. Okay, without a problem. Okay, they are sharing it without a problem. And then the next expression we have, then they had the first serious quarrel in 40 years, farming side by side. Okay, we have introduction. First of all, we'll give the introduction. Then we have got the detailing line. Okay, then we have got the detailing line. And after that, we will be getting the line which considers, which give us the problems. Okay, which shows us the problem, we can consider that line. So here it is the problem, that what problem they had? That they had the first serious quarrel. They had a quarrel in their 40 years of lifetime. Okay, side by side. So we have got the problem. And after we have problem in the jumble sentences, then we'll consider the line which give us the solutions. Okay, so what is the solution here? And unfortunately, the long collaboration fell apart. So this line, it gives us the what? Not exactly solution, but a conclusive line. We are skipping here in this format, we are skipping here the conclusive, solution part, and we are we are skipping here the solution part, and so we are considering here the conclusive part. Okay, we are taking here the conclusive part. So here conclusion has come as, and unfortunately they long collaboration fell apart. It fell apart. So what is the sequence we have seen here? First has come D, then have come A, D, A, then have come B, and then have come C. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we have got the answer as D, A, B, C. Okay. Okay. Next, so this is clear. We have got the answer D, A, B, C. Okay. Okay. So we'll see the answers. Try to answer the questions one by one. If you are really interested, then try to answer the questions, please. Okay. Next, we have asked, select the most appropriate homophone to fill in the blank. So we'll have to see the homophone. Okay. Homophone means what? We'll have the same pronunciation. We used to have the same pronunciation, and when we have the same pronunciation, but the meaning of the words which we get by pronouncing same, the meaning of the words are different. So we'll have to find that correct homophone in the expression. Okay, that correct homophone in the given expression, which will have the same pronunciation, but they will have their meanings different. So what is the correct homophone that will give us the correct meaningful sentence, So we have, he has dash to express his thoughts. So we have, first is right. Right? He has the right to express his thought. Means he has that damn care. He has that position that he can express his thoughts. So we can write here right. Right is the correct answer for this given expression. We cannot go for right. Right means when you're traveling. Right means to write with hand. Okay, and right means like the rituals. Okay, so when we say right, so he has the right means he has that ability, he has that capability, uh, he has that damn care. Okay, he has that position that he can express his thoughts. Okay, so here the correct expression will be right. Okay, next we have come from direction 6 to 10. Okay, we have 6 to 10 questions. So here we will see, read the passage carefully and select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Okay, so here we have the blanks. It's a closed test actually. This question is a closed test, a simple closed test. So in closed test, a passage will be given to you and you will be having blanks. Okay, you'll be having blanks. Okay, so we will be having the blanks in between. The passage is given there. So the passage is given there and we will be having blanks and we'll have to fill in the blanks here. Okay. So we have given the blanks here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, we have 5 blanks. So these 5 blanks are there. So accordingly, we will have to fill in the blank. Okay, so what are the options given here? Here, first we will read the passage. Okay, we have taken a short passage so that it consumes less time and like you can understand also very quick. So here we have given, dance is an artistic form of dash is extremely bold, extremely old. Okay, so for first gap, that is for 6, we will see what are the questions given. So it is given that first is given succession, initiative, expression, obligation. Okay, succession. Now which is the correct? Initiative, when you take any step, that we call initiative. Succession is what? Succession, like when you are in sequence. When sequentially, when we do something, we call it succession. And after that, we have expression. What is expression here? Okay, here expression means your gestures and obligation means the duty. So here the correctly fitted word will be what? Dance is an artistic form of what? Expression. Here we have to write expression. Okay, dance is an artistic form of expression and it is extremely, and that is extremely old. Okay. Okay. Next is evidence of dance as a dash form is available in ancient literary texts, painting and sculpture. So evidence of dance. Okay, for next gap we will see we have the options here. Dedicated. Dedicated, when we are devoted something to someone. Okay, that we call devoted. Dedicated. Creative means when you are having new ideas. Refuse means to like when you are not accepting something. Okay, that is refused. And creation means it is similar to create. Okay, so here which is the correct word that is fitting the word, that is fitting the blank? Evidence of dance as a dash form is available. So which form? You can create in creative form. Okay, here the correct answer will be creative. Creative form is available in ancient literary texts, painting and sculpture. Okay, so here we will have to use the word creative. Creative means when you are creating new ideas, we call them. Okay, next is dash of the dance form trace their roots to the dash of movement codified in the Natya Shastra dash by Bharat Muni. Okay, so we will see the options for the first blank, dash of the dance forms. So which of the dance forms? So how many? We have options: more, much, any, many. So dash of the dance form, that cannot be go, that we cannot consider as more. We cannot take much also. We cannot take any. So what we'll have to take? We will have to take many. Okay, we'll have to take many. So answer will be many of the dance forms. Okay, we can take the option as many of the dance forms. Trace their roots of the dash of movement. So what kind of movement? Options are given as graphics. So we cannot have graphics movement. Techniques, we can use the word techniques here. Techniques of movement. Okay, we can use techniques, means different techniques of movement what we use. Designs, we cannot design the movement. Design is the wrong option. Then we cannot procedure the movements of dance. That is also the wrong option. So we can take techniques, but dance have some techniques of movement, so we can use what? Techniques. Okay, here the correct option will be techniques. Here 7 it was 2 option, and here it was number 3 expression. Okay, next we will see the last part, codified in the Natya Shastra. Codified, what is codified? Means to arrange or to get together. Okay, codified in the Natya Shastra, it got codified in Natya Shastra dash by Bharat Muni. Okay, means what they did, how they collected, they what can be done by Bharat Muni? Here we have the options. First is dispersed, next is capture, next is custom, next is compiled. Okay, so what will be the correct option? Here dispersed is meaning is what? To spread. Okay, capture means to take it, to capture it. Custom means what? Traditions. And compile means what? It's the gathering. Okay, it's the gathering, so the correct option is compile. Okay, so we can get Natya Shastra, it is compiled by Bharat Muni, means it is gathered together. Okay, it is gathered by Bharat Muni, so here the correct option is compile. Okay, we can say compile is the correct option. Okay. Okay, now we'll move to the next question. Question number 11, select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. Okay, so we have the underlined segment here, like she has been studying for 2 o'clock. Now, in this expression, what we have seen, we have she has been studying for 2 o'clock. So, we have given that this portion, okay, this portion, we'll have to change it, we have to improve this portion, the underlying portion we'll have to improve it by the given options. So, which will be the correctly fitted option in this given sentence? Okay, so what we have the options, like we have studying from 2 o'clock. Now you see, studying since 2 o'clock, study for 2 o'clock, and no substitution is required. So it cannot happen that no substitution, there is obviously substitution. So where we use for? For is used for a time duration. Okay, for a time duration. For is used for a time duration, and from is used for the starting point. Okay, for is used for the starting point, but it can be from anywhere, like from past, present and future. Okay, and next we have since. So where we use since is used for what? Since is used for past, for past starting point only. Okay, since is used for the past starting point only here. So here we have seen that has been. Whenever you use any kind of like what we say, perfect, okay, perfect continuous tense. In perfect continuous tense, we always start the sentence. We use the sentence for perfect continuous tense which begins with since. So your correct option will be since. Okay, means we'll have to take a starting point which begins in the past. So we'll have to take the sentence that way. So she has been studying since 2 o'clock. Since 2 o'clock. So this will be the correct option. Okay. Next, we'll have to find the incorrectly spelled word. We'll have to find the word which is incorrect here. So what will be the incorrect word? What will be the incorrect word here? We have the options given: relevant, embarrass, bureaucracy, and pathetic. Okay, we have these options. Now here, which is the incorrect word? The spelling in which there is spelling mistake. We'll have to check for the spelling mistake here in the given word. Now you see relevant, R-E-L-E-V-E-N-T. Okay, we don't say relevant. What we say? We say relevant, V-A-N-T. So spelling, this is the incorrectly spelled word we have got at the beginning itself. That is, it should be relevant. So what does relevant means? Relevant means what? Proper. Okay, relevant is proper. Okay, next is embarrass. We know embarrass spelling is exactly correct. So embarrass means shame. And bureaucracy, bureaucracy is related to government. Okay, related to government. It is related to government. And pathetic. Pathetic spelling is also very correct. So it is what? Pathetic is pitiful. Okay, pathetic is pitiful. Okay. Next, we'll have to find the synonym of the given expression. Okay, we'll have to find the synonym for the given expression. So what is synonym here? Synonym means we'll have to find the similar meaning word. Okay, similar meaning word, we'll have to find the similar meaning word. So first is given bear. So what is bear here? What is bear? Bear, first we'll have to find the meaning. First, in order to know the synonym, first we'll find the meaning. So bear, what is given? Bear means it's very pure. Okay, very pure, very plain. We can call it beer. Now what will be the synonym? Means we have options given here. We'll try to find the similar meaning word from these options. So first is given artly. What is artly? When we say artly, it is related to physical. Okay, any physical thing, it is related to physical. Artly is physical. Okay, hidden means which is concealed, which is not revealed actually. Hidden. Okay, holy. Holy is what? Holy is sacred. Holy is sacred. So the and basic is what? Basic means it's plain. We can say plain. Basic is plain. Okay, plain means without any mixture, which is nothing up to on, means it is totally undressed, uncovered. Okay, that is basic. So we can say that there it has the similar meaning word with basic. So basic is the correct answer. Okay, there the synonym meaning word is basic, because other options are not showing anything which is relevant to pure or plain. Okay, so it will be basic. So there it is not sacred also, it is not revealed also, anything, nothing is given showing anything which is related to not revealed, which is not sacred, which is not physical here. Okay. Okay, it's not hidden actually. It is basic. Okay. Ritik Kumar. Next we have select the most appropriate idiom. So we'll have to choose the idiom and phrases. Okay. We have to choose the meaning for this given idiom. We have the meaning here, we have the meanings here, but out of these meanings we'll have to find the correct meaning which suits the given idiom. Okay, we dodged a bullet when we didn't fall for the agent's word. Okay, we dodged a bullet. What does we mean by that we dodged a bullet? We dodged a bullet. All these are the previous year questions which we are discussing today. Okay, the very recent previous year questions. So when we say dodged a bullet, then it doesn't mean to give something a try. We are not trying here. Dodged a bullet, it doesn't mean that we are trying here. Okay, then we have to narrowly avoid situation. Yes, like a bullet passes that way, we can narrowly, like a bullet passes very narrowly, it takes up little space to cover up the distance. So similarly, we can avoid a situation very narrowly, means we can cut the situation and we can pass. So that's why we can consider, to narrowly avoid the situation, we can consider this as the answer. Okay. So rest is given to be out of the comfort zone. Here nothing is told about that we are getting out of a comfort zone. So this is wrong. This is also wrong. And to start performing better. So here to dodge the bullet, there is nothing told that we are performing any kind of situation to be better. Okay, here nothing is told. Dodge means when we passed like a bullet. Okay, when a bullet is passed on, dodged on. So that we call a dodged a bullet. Okay, means like just like a bullet, it passes to a narrow space with a narrow speed, means narrow space with a high speed. Okay, similarly, we can also pass a difficult situation. We can avoid the difficult situation very narrowly. Okay, very closely. So that we call what? To narrowly avoid the situation. Okay. So here, this will also be the wrong option. So correct option is to narrowly avoid situation. Okay. Next here, we have to identify the segment that contains the grammatical error. Okay, we'll have to find the expression which contains the grammatical error, where there is the grammatical mistake. Okay. So here we have the options like Mr. Bilash and his family have received no informations about the incident. Okay. Now we have given the parts here which may have the error. First part we have got have received. Have received this portion. So we can use have received because here more than one person are there. Okay. Here more than one person is there. With more than one person, we can use here have. Okay, for plural, here this portion is plural. So since this portion is plural, so we can use here have. This is correct. This option is correct. No informations. Okay, receive no information is given here. So when we say no informations, okay, इडियम और फ्रेज का मतलब है मुहावरा. ठीक है, मुहावरा जो होता है ना, नैरोली मतलब वेरी क्लोजली, बहुत कम जगह से जब आप पास होते हो ना, तो उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? नैरोली बोलते हैं. ठीक है, उसको हम लोग नैरोली बोलते हैं. उसके बाद है यहाँ पे यस, द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज नो इंफॉर्मेशंस. ओके, नो इंफॉर्मेशंस में मिस्टेक है. तो यहाँ पे क्या मिस्टेक है? देखिए, यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशंस बोला गया है, यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशंस बोला गया है, तो यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशंस नहीं होगा. ठीक है, इंफॉर्मेशंस का प्लूरल फॉर्म नहीं होता है. इंफॉर्मेशन का कोई भी प्लूरल फॉर्म नहीं होता है, इंफॉर्मेशन का हमेशा सिंगुलर फॉर्म होता है. सो इट विल बी इंफॉर्मेशन. Okay, so it will be information about the incident. Okay, about the incident, this is absolutely correct. About the incident, this is absolutely correct. Okay, echoes of the past. Okay, next we will see select the most appropriate synonym of the given word. Okay, so this is clear. इसका मीनिंग क्या, इसका नो इंफॉर्मेशन हो जाएगा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट हम लोग को चाहिए सिनोनिम चाहिए. ओके, सिनोनिम चाहिए ऑफ द गिवन वर्ड. इक्विवोकल, इक्विवोकल का सिनोनिम वर्ड चाहिए, मतलब सिमिलर मीनिंग वर्ड चाहिए. क्या हो सकता है? So we have got equivocal. Okay, when we call equivocal, यहाँ पे मीनिंग है. इक्विवोकल का मतलब क्या होता है, पहले हम लोग मीनिंग जान लेते हैं. इक्विवोकल का मतलब होता है वॉग. ओके, वॉग या फिर नॉट क्लियर, विच इज नॉट क्लियर, उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? इक्विवोकल बोलते हैं. ओके, सो वी हैव द ऑप्शंस लाइक क्लियर. क्लियर तो नहीं हो सकता, ये उल्टा हो जाएगा. एम्बिगस, यस एम्बिगस हो सकता है, बिकॉज एम्बिगस का सिनोनिम मीनिंग वर्ड ही होता है वॉग. ओके, वॉग और वेरी डाउटफुल, डूबियस, डूबियस और डाउटफुल. ओके, तो इसका आंसर वॉग हो सकता है. ठीक है, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव नहीं होता है, बिकॉज रिप्रेजेंटेटिव का मतलब होता है जो रिप्रेजेंट करता है, तो इसका कुछ भी लेना देना नहीं है इक्विवोकल के साथ इस मीनिंग का, तो ये भी नहीं हो पाएगा. तो बैलेंस भी नहीं हो पाएगा, बिकॉज बैलेंस मतलब न्यूट्रल, मतलब कंट्रोल में रखना. ठीक है, तो इसका ये ऑप्शन भी नहीं हो पाएगा. सो करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्या हो जाएगा? एम्बिगस मतलब वॉग, डूबियस और विच इज डाउटफुल. मीन्स इट मीन्स व्हाट? इक्विवोकल. और अगर यहाँ पे आपका हो जाता अनइक्विवोकल, अगर हम लोग लिखते अनइक्विवोकल का मीनिंग हो जाता अनक्लियर, विच इज नॉट क्लियर. ओके, नेक्स्ट है सिलेक्ट द ऑप्शन दैट विल इंप्रूव द अंडरलाइन पार्ट ऑफ द गिवन सेंटेंस. यहाँ पे हम लोगों का एक अंडरलाइन पार्ट है, तो उस पार्ट को हम लोगों ने अंडरलाइन करके रखा है, तो इसको आपको ज्यादा इंप्रूव करना है कि इसमें क्या क्या इंप्रूवमेंट लाने से ये सेंटेंस ज्यादा करेक्ट फॉर्म में आ सकता है. इस अंडरलाइन पार्ट में आपको क्या इंप्रूवमेंट लाने से ये सेंटेंस मीनिंगफुल और ज्यादा मीनिंगफुल बन सकता है, ज्यादा करेक्ट बन सकता है. तो यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस हम लोगों को दिया हुआ है. फर्स्ट दिया हुआ है कि नो इंप्रूवमेंट, कोई इंप्रूवमेंट ही नहीं चाहिए, ये पूरा करेक्ट है, पूरा इंप्रूव्ड है. अ ग्रेट मैनी डिफिकल्टीज है, ग्रेट मैनी डिफिकल्टीज है, मच ग्रेट डिफिकल्टीज है. ठीक है, तो इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन हो जाएगा नो इंप्रूवमेंट. मतलब ये सेंटेंस एकदम सही है, इसमें कोई इंप्रूवमेंट का जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, वी हैव टू अंडरगो अ ग्रेट मैनी डिफिकल्टीज. तो हमने जब बोल दिया है अ ग्रेट मैनी डिफिकल्टीज, इसका मतलब क्या होता है? अ ग्रेट मैनी उसके बाद a good many, ठीक है, a great many है, a good many है, तो इन सब का मतलब क्या हो जाता है? A large number of, बहुत ज्यादा नंबर में आने से, ठीक है, if there is बहुत ज्यादा, if there is a large number, okay, if there is a very large number of like problems, you can say problems, people, or any kind of difficulties, or we can say a large number of, okay, there is large number of. Okay, so here the correct option is no improvement is required. So we had to undergo a great many difficulties. Okay. Next we have given a sentence. Okay, we are given a sentence and we'll have to convert the sentence into the passive voice. Okay, we'll have to convert the sentence into passive voice. Passive voice, we have to convert it. So we are given the options like here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so the question is given, Rahul knows Shabaz since childhood. Okay, Rahul is knowing Shabaz since childhood. So here what we have seen, Rahul knows Shabaz. So when we say knows, this is what? It is in present tense. Okay, so our change of voice, the voice which is changed, okay, that should also come in what? Present tense only. So first option we say it is given Shabaz was known. So we are using was. So this option will be wrong. It cannot be past tense. Shabaz is known to Rahul. So this can be correct because we are having the option is. It is in present tense only. Shabaz known by Rahul. So there is no helping verb here. Okay, there is no helping verb here. So we cannot consider this answer as also correct. Okay, next is Shabaz has known Rahul. We are using has known. Okay, we are using has known, but this is also wrong because has is not the be form of the verb of knows. Okay, of the present tense, has is not the be form of the verb. We cannot use here has because there is nothing, because the sentence is not being in perfect tense. We could have used has, but if the sentence would have in perfect tense, but this sentence is in simple present tense, so we'll have to use is known. Is known is the be form of the verb for the simple present tense. Okay, so that's why the correct answer will be 2. Okay, we have got 2. Next, we'll have to find the antonym. Okay, we will have to find the antonym for the underlined word. Okay, we will have to find the antonym for underlined word. So what is given here? If you want to be good detective, it helps to have an inquisitive nature. So we'll have to find the antonym for inquisitive. So before we move to antonym, we'll have to first know that what does inquisitive mean. Okay, what is the meaning of inquisitive? We'll have to know the meaning of inquisitive before. Inquisitive means what? Inquisitive is interested. The meaning of inquisitive is interested. If inquisitive, the meaning of inquisitive is interested, so obviously its antonym, the opposite will be what? Not interested or disinterested. Okay, so antonym is always the opposite meaning word. Okay, opposite meaning word. So we have comprehensive. We'll check the options one by one and we will see that which option is correctly suiting the meaning. Okay, we have comprehensive. So what is comprehensive? Comprehensive means understandable. Comprehensive is understandable. So here nothing is told related to understandable. Here we have to find the meaning opposite of that of interested. So this is wrong. Okay, Itemized means when we list up the items. So there is nothing told about listing up of the items. We have to know the meaning. We have to find the term which is related to interested only. So this is also wrong. Intrusive. What is intrusive? Intrusive, the meaning of intrusive is unpleasant. Unpleasant or annoying. Okay, so there is nothing told about unpleasant or any kind of annoying thing is not being told here. So here we cannot use intrusive. Okay, we cannot use the term intrusive. So next is what? Disinterested. Okay, we can use the term disinterested. We can use the term disinterested because here the opposite meaning for interested will be disinterested. Okay, here we have inquisitive, it is interested. Okay, here we have given the meaning for inquisitive is interested. So the opposite meaning we have got as disinterested, which is not at all interested. Okay, so the correct meaning is disinterested. If the meaning for inquisitive is interested, so the opposite meaning will be what? Disinterested. Okay. Next we have select the appropriate option that can substitute the underlined word. Okay, so we have given a word which is underlined by go by. Okay, the story did not go by well enough. Okay, so we have given the story did not go by well enough. Now we'll have to find the word which can be correctly substitute by go by. So what is the word that can equally substitute the word go by? Okay, we have options go through. First we have go through. So what is the meaning of go through? We'll first know the meaning of these words one by one. So first is go through. So what is go through? Go through is when you are facing any kind of a difficult situations, you can call it you are going through. Okay, means it is when you are facing any kind of difficult situation, you can use the term go through. So there nothing is told about going through a situation. So we cannot use this. We cannot use go through. Next is go down. Go down means how any kind of thing which is how it has been reacted, how it has obtained reaction. Okay, that is go down. How it has obtained any kind of reaction. Successfully or unsuccessfully means obtaining reaction. Obtaining reaction. Okay, obtaining reaction. So the story did not go by well enough. So we can say that the story did not got any much reaction from the people. So we can relate go by with go down. So go down can correctly substitute the word go by, because go by and go down is same, because they can express that the story had not got much reaction from the people. Okay, so we can say that the story did not go by well enough. Okay, next is go off. Go off meaning is what? It cannot match with this given word. It cannot substitute the given word go by, because go off is what? To explode. When there is explosion, we say go off. Okay, and next is what? Go into. Okay, go into means when you are pursuing any kind of profession, like you are going for teaching, you are going into teaching, you can say go into. You are going into the bankruptcy law, you can say go into. Okay, so in that case you can use go into, but in other case you cannot use means in this case you cannot use go into, because it's totally going into some kind of professions. But here go by means how the story is being appreciated by people, how the story is being got reaction from the people, so it is relating to that. So here we cannot say go into is wrong here. Okay, we cannot use the term go into. So the correct option for this given expression is go down. Okay, it will be go down. Okay, So today we have come to the end of our live sessions. We have discussed many of the previous year questions of our sessions today. Many of the students, they have also tried to answer. They are much appreciated. I urge the students that you must keep trying, keep practicing the level of the questions that are coming frequently in previous years. Okay. And you students, if you find any kind of doubts or queries, then do let us know in the comment section also. We'll definitely try to rectify them and we'll carry out our shows like that. Okay. So here today we have come to the end actually, and we are signing here off. So thank you for watching the video.